Welcome to the small scale processing part of this coffee. This is the red cherry we just picked up that I showed you a video of earlier. A mix of red and yellow Courtois, Typica and so forth, but nice red cherry. Mas. First step in this process is to soak them in water, which is a density separation, takes out all the twigs and any of the cherries that don't meet a water density test. And that looks like this. I'll sort all the bad cherries out of that and it will just be beautiful. From that point on, the cherry goes into this machine, which is a hand pulper, small scale, artisan we'll say. Pulp gets removed and you end up with a parchment covered bean. This pulp pile I use for compost. It is basically a large compost pile, but I use it to feed my California red wigglers after I expedite the process with an organic effective microbe product. We'll move along over here. I'll just show you this on the way. Here's my worms. This is just for compost, but just for curiosity's sake. Worms en masse. Oh, I love those little guys. Beautiful, aren't they? Anyway, that's a sideline. Not much to do with coffee aside from the castings of the worm do feed the coffee. What we end up with after we pulp is something like this. This is different coffee, but same idea. This is a coffee in parchment. Inside the parchment, inside this parchment is one coffee bean, which is ready for roasting. Just like that little devil right there. It's green. This is a secadora I'm using just to expedite the drying process, as we haven't had quite as much sun as I would like. One thing I didn't show you, which I should show you, is inside these beautiful red cherries, and I'm just going to demonstrate this, we find 2 coffee beans in cherries. So each of these cherries has 2 coffee beans in it. From there we go to the roasting room, which is another chapter, so thanks.